Hello, Sagittarius. This is Brandon Curtis at Entpgathering Science and Spirituality Meeting. And this is a level up reading for the sign of Sagittarius, all placements. So let's get into it. I'm using the Astral OG deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards to tap into your situationship and the energies of the celestial bodies that are affecting it. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Magic Marvel Oracle deck to further clarify and also provide you with the correct messages from Spirit on how best to level up from your current situation. So without further ado, let's call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Raphael to protect the accuracy of the reading and to grind. Are you working right now? I'm working right now. Although the work that I do, I really, really love. To ground the collective of Sagittarius so that they can best receive the messages from you, Spirit. Let's further cut this. I'm glad you clicked on this. This is a timeless level up reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So you will undoubtedly receive at least one message in here, but don't force all the messages into your timeline. Divination should be used as an intuitive exercise to further develop your third eye. Got Lilith and Aries on the split. If you use your gut and your heart, you'll use your third eye. Don't use the head. Don't think too much, my dear Sag. You're a ruler of the 9th house. The planet is Jupiter, of expansion, higher learning, philosophy, and religion, spirituality. Did I say luck and expansion? 9th house is the final personal house in our zodiacal charts. It's a number of completion of the self. And with you, Sag, it's a completion, or shall we say, the highest spiritual energy of fire is you, Sag, mutable fire energy. Mutable because it doesn't allow us to stay in our ego, 5th house, Leo, fixed fire. And it's not impulsive like Aries, fire, ruler of the 1st house, can be. Your shadow sign or house is the 3rd house of Gemini. Gemini is mutable air energy, and 3rd house is about the left and right hemispheres of our brain, of thought. Those were some messages. Maybe you are that Mercury energy of your 3rd house of thought is quick moving. Mercury only takes 88 days to orbit around our sun. And Nikola Tesla's 369 quote, and I'm paraphrasing, if you only understood or only knew the power of 369, you would hold the key to the universe. If you're an Enneagram fan, practitioner, know that the 9 types of the Enneagram are actually the 9 houses of our zodiac. I think the teachers and leaders of the Enneagram, Russ Hudson et al., know this. But, we all gotta hustle and make a buck. All right, for my lovely Sag, Spirit, give me 3 cards, please, so we can understand what celestial bodies are at play in my situationship for Sag. 8th house, Scorpio. So the house just preceding you, the enigma, intense, strategic, secretive, sexual, enticing, extreme, powerful, passionate, manipulative, competitive, possessive, ruler of the 8th house here. Maybe there's some transformation going on in your 8th house. Or maybe you, okay, I just heard here with a square, tension, conflict, obstacles, will, power struggles. What I got was maybe you're in your 8th house when Spirit wants you to, or the messages that are coming through are going to explain how you can rise like the phoenix, Mars energy, cardinal fire energy, and transmute that 8th house process that you might be in, so you can move into your 9th house. Take it from the top, okay? All right, we got 2. All right, second card out, we have Neptune, mystery. So we go from the enigma to mystery. Right now, this is 12th house energy. Neptune, confusion, imagination, dreams, artistry, Pisces. It rules the sign of Pisces. Spirituality, subconscious, intuition, clairvoyance, illusions, dreams, visions, depth, and consciousness. So we go from 8th house to 12th house. Oh, Neptune is figuring heavily in this scorpionic transmutation that, you're undergoing. Third card out, Saturn, 10th house, discipline. So this enigma, mystery, and then Saturn and discipline, structure, responsibility, rules the day of Saturday. Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn, restriction, obstacles, trials, hard work, self-discipline, integrity, and patience. So there's a call right now for you to be patient because you are in this transformative scorpionic energy. Pay attention to your dreams with Neptune here, or look to your zodiacal chart and the houses where the house where Neptune sits and where Saturn sits. Saturn is the bringer of karma. It rules the 10th house and the 11th house. Yeah, you're missing from the energies that I'm reading here. And you might be caught up in a state where you may feel like you don't know yourself. I think Saturn is coming in to bring you structure so that you can take responsibility over this process of transmutation. And it just so happens that the day of this taping, and this is a timeless collective reading, is Saturday. Let's take a look and see what hour is the ruler. The moon, Neptunian energy, because the moon also is associated with the 12th house, Pisces. All right, so yeah, you're in a state where most likely your intuition is just whoosh. You're really deep in it, in the scorpionic and Neptunian energy. But Saturn's here. Saturn is there as well to help you restructure what this mystery is. Kind of like break it down. It's breaking down the structure of it. There's a lot of deconstruction so that you can identify each part, and then with self-discipline, with hard work, encountering obstacles along the way, you're going to reform them into an integral structure that requires patience on your part. All right, so I'm moving on to the Magic of Marble Oracle deck, where we're going to pull 3 superhero energies, one for each card, to give you instruction, to give you messages through spirit on how best to navigate these energies and this process that you're in, Sag. Loki, care to discover your glorious purpose over Scorpio. Loki's very scorpionic, but I think it's more, well, Thor or Thorsday or Thursday is ruled by Jupiter, your planet ruler. Yeah, I would say that Loki is scorpionic, but Scorpios can stay stuck. Loki's a trickster who can, transmute negative energies and go into lighter energies. He can be good and he can be bad. But it is about shape shifting. So that matches well with scorpionic energy, 8th house energy. Second card out, to match with Neptune. Oh, here, take a look at Loki. Yoki. I said Yoki. Why did I say Yoki? Are you eating an egg right now? Or maybe you're allergic to eggs like me. Or there is there's a richness in the center of this rebirth that you're currently ingesting or transmuting or processing in your body, the scorpionic energy. But there's Loki. Say hi. Care to discover your glorious purpose? Jupiter, which rules the 9th house and the sign of Sag, and the day Thursday or Thorsday, is about learning and discovery and expansion of experience and what you can learn, what you can ingest in this process in the 8th house of Scorpio. Paired with Neptune and mystery, with all this confusion, imagination, dreams, artistry, spirituality, subconscious, intuition, clairvoyance, illusions, dreams, visions, depth, and consciousness, you have Nick Fury. They put me in charge for a reason. Neptune was in charge of the oceans of the earth. Third card out, Scarlet Witch, explore beyond the veil, paired with Saturn. Interesting. I'm not getting clear messages for you, Sag. We got Loki, Nick Fury, and the Scarlet Witch. And I might expect the Scarlet Witch to be over the Scorpio card, Nick Fury to be over Saturn, and Loki maybe to be in Neptune, which would be just shifting the energies. On the bottom, forever by your side, Winter Soldier. Okay. What I'm hearing and seeing and feeling is you're exactly where you need to be, Sag. Because you're learning with the scorpionic energy, you're learning how to be more playful and changeable and trickier. Not kind of stuck and always dark and witchy like Scorpio energy can be. Scorpio is ruled by the planet Pluto and the planet Mars. Mars, fire energy, which is cardinal fire because it rules Aries, is initiating fire energy where you're mutable. So you're exploring that 8th house scorpionic energy and how to lighten it up and better balance it. And at the same time, they put me in charge for a reason, Nick Fury, with Neptune, which is water energy, which is subconscious energy. You know, we can't always be in charge of our subconscious. We dip into scorpionic energy to access the subconscious. And I think you're understanding and feeling and applying this Nick Fury energy to the process within your subconscious, thereby creating Nick Fury is masculine. Neptune is high priestess energy, feminine. Saturn is masculine, but you have the Scarlet Witch. And Scorpio is feminine. Loki is a male figure who's transmutable, who's changeable. So I see a balance of the masculine and feminine with each of these houses, these planets, these energies. So you enter the subconscious with scorpionic energy, but you're remaining playful, like mutable fire energy can be, right? With Loki, and you go deep, you deep dive into intuition, and well, Neptune is about depth, illusions, dreams, vision, subconscious, and the consciousness, artistry, imagination, clairvoyance. And you're like Loki is very playful. Nick Fury is providing a take charge of this subconscious exploration that you're undergoing. And then once you explore the subconscious, you're actually exploring the deeper parts of your own veil. I mean, there's the veil of the matrix in our outer world, but then, you know, there's an inner veil that keeps us kind of blind to, or prevents us from gaining absolute control over the subconscious. It wouldn't be the subconscious if it were easily controlled. It's there to explore, but you're maybe trying to control it or take charge of it, or it could be, you know, you're exploring the more masculine, angry. We have fury here of the subconscious, which is not a bad thing. And in that process of exploring the veil here with Scarlet Witch, you are taking responsibility, setting and creating self-discipline. It's a process that is a lot of hard work. It takes patience. It presents obstacles and trials. But what's going to come of it is a very more integrous. You're building integrity. And no shade, but you can be impulsive with that fire energy. Flitting from one thing to the next. Very expansive Jupiter energy. But here, Saturn's helping you provide all that I've mentioned, discipline and structure to this process. And then you have the winter soldier, forever by your side. So you have what was on the bottom of the deck here? Square and tension. I think you're learning learning what loyalty is. Maybe, within the self, with an integrity. Here with tension, there's self-reflection that goes on. There's weighing pros and cons, but there's an opportunity for growth, and there's no better sign. You rule the 9th house. That's the final house of our personal houses. You are growing in this process, and you're learning to become your most loyal soldier in this battle or in this, what's that word? Sortie into the subconscious, like a trip, like a military campaign into subconscious exploration, an ego death exploration of the emotions with Fury and Loki being very crafty and shapeshifter like, and actually providing structure to your own inner veil. You're becoming your own best friend. And once we change the inside, as above, so below, as within, so without, you're going to come out of this tension that you might be in with having restructured your internal world. And that is going to literally change your reality. 2244. As I said that. Wow, Sag. Talk about exploration, and travel. You're doing some deep dives into the subconscious. You're traveling and working through beautifully with great strength and depth, which is something that you aren't known for. No shade when I mention that. But in this process of stress and conflict and will and power struggles and negotiating self-reflection, there is an opportunity for growth. And you are about expanding and growing and traveling. All right, you're going to come out really strong should you choose to follow the advice of Spirit. All right, I'm going to conclude it here, Sag. This is really powerful reading. I'd appreciate a like, a share, a comment. And most definitely, if you like the way I read, a subscribe or a follow, depending on where you find this reading. All my social media information, how to donate to Entpgathering, and also where you can book services through entpgathering.com, my website, can be found in the description box. And with that, I trust that, I'll leave you to the work that you are currently in, and stay blessed, stay bright, and stay expansive. And namaste. Until the next reading.